Hey guys, so I've learned a bit more about this extension, and I just want to share with you what I've learned and kind of go through a couple of examples and calculations. Um, First of all, the issue that we were having yesterday where small flat rate was always showing up, no matter how many you had in the cart, and it was always the same price. I figured out that that was because, so I'm editing the drain plug here, and if I go down here on the left to ship via USPS flat rules, there was one in here, small flat rate, and it had max quantity allowed to -1, which means unlimited. So no matter how many you put in the cart, it's always going to give you that small flat rate option. So if I save this, I'll show you what I mean. I've also added some debug output to the cart here. I'm on the cart page here, and you can see that it shows the package breakdown now. And that's helpful, I think, in knowing what it's requesting shipping for from USPS, because you can take this information and you can go plug it into the postage price calculator here, and you can see that you're getting that it's showing the same rates on the site as it is on the live calculator. So you can kind of compare the two. One other thing that I did is I took the dollar handling fee off, it just so that we can compare prices for now, just during testing. So anyway, so I just added that small flat rate box, small flat rate option here to the USPS configuration. So if I update my shopping cart or refresh the cart, it's going to show me that small flat rate box right here. And no matter what I change, I could change this to 100. Drain plugs. Oh, it actually changed it there. Yesterday, I think the example we were doing was 13, which would be, that would qualify for a large flat rate box, but it was still showing small flat rate box. So yeah, there's that small flat rate box there again. So if I take this off, we don't want that set up like that. And then, so now if I update my shopping cart, I've got 13 of these in there. And I think that you see now here it shows Priority Mail $8.99, Priority Mail Express $23. So if I take this package, I'm not defaults to large flat rate, but this is one of the boxes that you created back here. If I go to catalog and then manage shipping options, you see large flat rate right here. That's one of the boxes that you created. And if now if I take this information and I go over here to the shipping calculator, I'm doing 83709 to 83704. And then I go down here and select package, and then I put in the weight as 13. Click continue. Then I get Priority Mail Express, $23, which is exactly what I'm getting here. And then if I go down to Priority Mail options, I have Priority Mail 1 day, $8.99, which is exactly what I have here. So it's getting the correct prices from the API based on what we're requesting there. So now it's just a matter of I think figuring out, I guess, how you would want to box these with USPS. So if I go back to the product, and again, oh, one other thing, I don't know if this is going to be helpful to you or not, but while I'm thinking about it here, if you go to System and then Web Shop Apps View Logs, I've got the logging enabled here. So you can see here, it's kind of convoluted, but you can see here, my last request, packages to send to carrier. If I click on that, shows me what it is that I'm requesting: height, width, length, weight, price, quantity, the products, 13 by the SKU, and then the package name. It tells me what it is that I've got put together there, and then it shows USPS response prices. So that's what USPS responded with for prices. Priority mail $8.99, which you can see that on the front end. That's not really, you don't really need to come back here for that. I just wanted to kind of show you this logging capability here, so you can see what's going on behind the scenes, just like I could in the log files that I was showing you yesterday. I learned today that they have this nice little logger back here in the admin, so you don't even have to go to the log file. So here's a USPS request response. Okay, so here's the request that actually went to USPS with the width, length, height. And then here's all the options that came back. Priority Express 23, Priority Mail $8.99, and then it sent back media mail and library mail, but we don't have those enabled, so it didn't show those in the front end. So yeah, this information, this logging information, I guess I just wanted you to know that it's there, but you may not need that, because since we have the package breakdown here, and then we get the prices back and the options here. So that's really probably all you really need to know, so that you can compare that to the postage price calculator over here. So, and then, I think from here, it's just a matter of really of understanding this extension, and really, because I think having a really good understanding for how this works, and just familiarizing yourself with the extension, I think is just what we need to do here. And I'm just as new to, I'm going to be honest, I'm just as new to this extension as you guys are. The Magento side I know very well, but I'm new to this extension too, so I'm kind of in the same boat. So I'm just trying to figure it out with you guys, and I think I understood the problem yesterday. It was showing small flat rate box, and it wasn't jumping to medium flat rate box. So I get that, and I think we figured out why, and that's because of the ship via USPS flat rate was set to, it only had a small flat rate box for the option. So I suppose if we added medium flat rate, I don't know which one we would add here. There's a square and a rectangle. I only see one medium flat. Oh, okay. So you can either do 13 by 11 by 3, or okay, so this must be the rectangle. This must be the square. Okay, so I guess let's do square, and let's do large flat rate, and let's say the small flat rate box, the max quantity that can fit in there. We can just make up numbers here. Let's say we can fit 10 in there. Let's say we can fit 20 in the medium flat rate square. Let's say we can fit 30 in the large flat rate, just as a test. And then let me go up here. I've got 13 in there now. So if I click estimate down here, or refresh the cart, or click update shopping cart, either way, it'll get you there. Or just hit F5 to refresh it. Okay, so it gives me an estimate for a large flat rate box. So now I need to understand why. So 13 of these is going to fit in a 12 by 12 by 6 box. And like I said, I'm kind of just figuring this out along with you here. So I was expecting 13 to go into a medium flat rate square because I set that to 20. We need to do something like that. And then 21 and 30. Trying to figure out how this how it decides. Maybe I need to update the shopping cart, or I think once we figure out, you know, how it's deciding which box to go in, then I think we will know how to set up the products. So there, that worked. So now I can see that it's giving me a flat rate box option there for $12.65. So if I update this to 23, to go to a large flat rate box, because that's the box I need to fit 23 of these. Yeah, large flat rate box right there. So okay. Oh, and it even changed the package breakdown to a 10 by 4 by 3. I don't know why. I think I don't know that the package breakdown, even if it even this is like the automatic, you know, best fit working here, I think. And so it automatically picks from the boxes that you have created under managed shipping boxes. Yeah, it picked this 10 by 4 by 3 for some reason, which allows an unlimited amount of products in it, up to 50 pounds. And this is 24 pounds. So I see why it selected that. So, but you can't really set, I guess, the quantity per box at this level because there's so many different products. It's got to be set at the product level on the, for USPS anyway, on the USPS flat rules here. So, and then another thing, see if I remove these and we say, we go to the shipping tab and we say possible packing boxes. Let's just pick this 9 by 9 by, or let's pick this 25 by 17 by 13. We'll see what happens there. So I'm going to update the shopping cart. I got 23 in there. So, okay. So it used the box. It used that box now for the package breakdown. Now it's resorting back to best fit. I think if you manually specify the boxes down here in these rules down here, I think that overrides what's in the shipping here. At least that's the way it's appearing to me now. So let's just verify this then on the USPS side. So I've got a 25 by 17 by 13 box that weighs 23 pounds. And these are the prices that it gave me. I'm just going to go verify that over here. I go 8379. It's going to be a large package. It's going to be 24. Isn't that what it was? Oh, 23. Okay. 3 pounds. Continue. And then it asked me for the dimensions. 25 by 17 by 13. 25 by 17 by 13. And okay. Continue. See if I get the same prices over here. Okay, so Priority Mail 3216, or Priority Mail Express, I mean, yep, 3216. And then I go down here to Priority Mail, I get 1476. 1476, yep. So it's getting the same prices. So it's definitely working. It's definitely bouncing it off the API. And I think I've showed a few different configurations here and kind of shared my thoughts on what's going on here. So hopefully this will help you guys to move forward with your shipping cost testing and decide how the products need to be set up. And if we need to import rules per product, we can do that. And if we need to import the possible packing boxes options per product, obviously you can select multiple too. We can import those too. So if we can get one product set up, let's say 2 products. If we can get 2 products set up, one with, well, we already know how to, the custom is already set up because we've already got the dimensions, width, and height imported. So if we can get one set up with maybe possible packing boxes options, maybe we can select multiple possible packing boxes or something like that, or at least one. And then maybe if we set up another product with, you know, some boxes already set here, and then if we can get those set up the way they're supposed to be, and they're working, you see that the correct price is being calculated, then what I can do is I can export those products and we can see how they're set up in the spreadsheet, and we can just set them all up that way and just do an import and have everything set up and go from there. So, okay, hopefully this helps us keep pushing forward here. Let me know if you have any questions. I know this is all very confusing. It's a lot to kind of wrap your mind around, all of this different rules and dimensions and prices and shipping options, and it's really multi-layered, and so I get it. So but we'll get there together, and we'll eventually have this set up so that it's calculating perfect shipping prices on the front end, and everything's happy. Thanks, guys.